Let's talk about the $500,000 house. 3 bedrooms, small yard, recently updated, nothing luxury, just normal. And somehow this is now considered a starter home. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people trying to make it work at this price are not building wealth. They're signing up for 30 years of financial pressure. Let's run the numbers. $500,000 house. 20% down payment equals $100,000 up front. That alone wipes out most people's savings. Now you finance $400,000. At 6.5% interest on a 30-year mortgage, your monthly principal and interest is roughly $2,528. But that's not the real number. Add property tax, let's say 1.2%, equals approximately $6,000 per year, yields $500 per month. Insurance equals approximately $150 per month. Maintenance, 1% rule, equals approximately $5,000 per year, yields $416 per month. Your real monthly cost is now about $3,600 per month. That's $43,000 per year after tax. To afford that comfortably, you need roughly $140,000 to $160,000 household income. Not to be rich, just to breathe. Now, here's the part nobody talks about. That $100,000 down payment, if invested at 8% annually, becomes $466,000 in 20 years, over $1 million in 30 years. Instead, you locked it into drywall. Now, let's look at opportunity cost. $3,600 per month in housing means you can't invest $2,000 per month. If you invested $2,000 monthly at 8% for 30 years, you'd have about $2.7 million. That's the trade most people don't realize they're making. They're not buying a house, they're buying a financial ceiling. Now, I'm not anti-homeownership. I'm anti-buying a house that consumes 40 to 50% of your take-home pay. Because when your housing cost is that high, you can't take career risks, you can't invest aggressively, you can't handle layoffs calmly, you can't pivot. You become income dependent. And here's the psychological trap: lifestyle inflation. The moment you qualify for $500,000, your brain says, "This is normal, this is what adults do." But qualification is not the same as affordability. Banks approve you based on debt ratios. Wealth is built based on surplus. So what should you do instead? Option 1, buy below your ego. If you can qualify for $500,000, look at $350,000 to $400,000. That difference could free up $800 to $1,200 per month. Invested at 8%, $1,000 monthly becomes $150,000 in 10 years, $600,000 in 20 years, $1.5 million in 30 years. That's financial leverage. Option 2, rent strategically. If renting costs $2,000 and owning costs $3,600, that's a $1,600 gap. Invest that difference consistently. At 8% annually for 20 years, $1,600 per month becomes roughly $940,000. You're not throwing money away. You're buying flexibility and compounding power. Option 3, delay the house. Spend 3 to 5 years aggressively investing instead of stretching. Build a $200,000 to $300,000 portfolio first. Now your investments start generating meaningful returns. Now you buy from strength, not pressure. Here's the bigger idea. A $500,000 house is not expensive because of the price tag. It's expensive because it slows your capital growth during your highest compounding years. In your 20s and 30s, time is your biggest asset. Every dollar not invested during those years costs you multiples later. Most middle-class people don't fail financially because they earn too little. They fail because they lock too much of their cash flow into housing. And once you're house poor, you're stuck. The goal is not to look successful. The goal is to become financially unshakable. If your house payment makes you nervous every month, it's too expensive. Stop trying to afford the $500,000 house. Start trying to own your time. Because freedom compounds faster than real estate ever will.